There we go. Back in action in Elden Ring. Now, last we left off, we kind of stabbed a guy's leg until he decided it was worth more to tear it off and sacrifice it to a dark god for fire powers instead of, continuing to use it. Yeah, that's cool. Now, we have many options here. We are rather close to the end of the game, and if we want it, we could just proceed more to endgame stuff. But in the interest of, doing most things, let's head back to the Volcano Manor and just do a little cleanup there. We left a big snake behind and many, many smaller snakes, so let's just go stab all those real quick. Now this hopefully won't take too much effort considering we should technically be over leveled for this, so everything should just kind of die. But, I will probably just die instead. Many, many times. And we could cheat and just skip with her, but nah. We gotta do stuff for Zarias. And... oh, I didn't realize it still keeps your stuff on here. Oh well. Good old handy dandy corpse pointing you to invisible walls. Yeah, there is somewhere in here there's a problem that I'm going to have to solve. Which hopefully won't be too difficult. That's it. Oh. Oh, right. Dialos. We're peering you through the walls for whatever reason. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it's one of these walls that, whatchamacallit, are technically invisible wall. Yeah, see, that guy's doing it. He's trying to test it out, the glitch. Well, not glitch, rather, just mistaken wall ID thingamabobber. Yeah, this wall, if you hit this like 50 times, or might even be 100, I forget the exact number, but if you just hit it a bunch, it will eventually fade away and give you a free shortcut into the room where everyone's hanging out. Unfortunately, it will give you a free shortcut into the room everyone's hanging out with all those snake guys ready to aggro onto you. So yeah, not the best idea. Best to just leave that be. Alright, but you do get to sneak in here. Still not allowed to open this door though, which is annoying. Gonna pester me every single time I run past it in the outside hall. Doesn't really matter, at least. Would just be a, like, not particularly useful shortcut. If I remember correctly, down here, yeah, is where the problem is. Let's just try to start out strong. Oh yeah, that's a... damn it. Ah, yeah. That was bad. Probably should have tried to, roll, not get hit. But, okay, that's like a 3-hit kill. As long as I hit him. Yeah, that's a bit of a prerequisite. Which is especially fun, because fighting fast, highly dangerous enemies in a small, dark room, always a fun time. They at least let you sneak up on them real easy. Do. And then that. And I do that. And there we go. That's how we should do that. Thank you for your claws. And the liver. Even better, I'm pretty sure he stays dead. And now we get into the real fun stuff. Ah, the scenic volcano manor, filled with beautiful lava, hanging torture cages, and just ominous imagery everywhere. What a great place to go for vacation. All right, and the Iron Maidens. Those are going to be everywhere too. Good, love those guys. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, also we have, you know, we got these guys. We got slinky snakes. Why are they slinkies? Don't worry about it. They're cute. Just downright adorable. Probably do want to hop down that way, because if I remember correctly, there's a bad time down here. A very big bad time. Ow, ow, ow. Please stop with your poison. Oh my god. Really? Right in my face. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright. Why don't you just go on your way? Don't worry about me. And I see you're worrying about me. That's exactly what I want you not to do. Oh, great. And you got a dog friend. That's not ideal. Oh, we're just doing this again? Alright, that's cool. I'll just, you know, I'll choose you out then. Because you are not fun enough to fight normally. Just back the way I came. Could fight some more slinky snakes. But we'll do that in a bit. We got plenty of time for that. Please don't hit the edge of the roof. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. And you're still gonna do it. You're still gonna do it. Okay, now you get. Oh my god. You know, this is what I get. This is what I get for relying on magic. Of course. All right. Oh yeah, we're going as bad as possible here. Get hit by poison, get hit by a dog, get hit by a snake man. Oh yeah, real party right now. Alright, could you guys stop? If you don't mind. Would appreciate just a lot of not. Hang on, let me just... There you go. Thank you, buddy. I will swing back for you jerks later. Is this a bad time zone? I feel like this is a bad time zone. This is a big open area. Something's going to rush in and murder me. I can just kind of feel it. Yeah, like that. That, You know what? I'm just gonna hold off on that. Why don't we spare myself a little bit of pain? Guys are jerks. Stop. Nothing. Alright, abductor virgin time. Hi, I noticed you're standing guard by a door. That is annoying. Especially when you do this. And, you know, kinda don't want to get anywhere near you when you do that. Ow. Can you get out this door? You could absolutely get out that door. That's a wide door. Yeah, that door is built for you. Oh, good. More poison chuckers. Everyone's favorite. Man, the poison cloud's actually hurting you when you're standing on them. That is a very annoying development. Bad enough to try and just make you die constantly. Actively making you die. That's a whole new level of just mean. Just downright rude. Thank you for rock, Snake. Thank you for rock. Hang on, you want to just let me get a little backstab? A little backstab? No? Okay, all right. Fair enough. Up we go. Climbing on the roof, doop 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 doo. Climbing on the roof, doop 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 doo. How do I get in there? Yeah, there we go. Alright, and shortcut to the room full of angry old men in torture equipment. Oh, that's the crazy murder one. Let's hold off on the crazy murder man for just a second. Is there something I want out here? No. No, there is not something I want out here. Oh, well, there's Death Pit. You know, that's always fun. Oh, man. Okay, there's this. Good enough. Let's go meet Angry Screaming Man with a weird cloth helmet thing on his head. Probably think of a better nickname for him, but for now, that's all I got. Good talk, good talk. Such a great conversationalist, that guy. Oh god, where is he? Where is he? I can hear him. There you are. And here's your friend Franco. And your other friend Roberto. Is Steve around here too? No? Alright. Oh, they get even creepier when, you know, like, they actually catch you. Because they basically just have one grab attack, which is just them tackling you down and then eating your face, more or less. Also, we have the Slinky Snakes, and, you know, those are just great. Everyone loves these guys. Oh, yeah, Grace. Thought that was down here. You may need to explain further for what's-her-face. Oh, do you mean Latenna, the Albinorc? Because if so, yes, technically. Oh, Albinorcs are weird, and there's like 2 or 3 different versions of them. But if you mean the lady who's a spirit archer who is also an Albinorc, then yes, technically, she is an Albinorc as well. It's just these guys have been captured and tortured and kind of driven insane. Because, you know, the Volcano Manor is a nice place for fun people doing cool things only. Definitely no dark secrets behind their invisible walls. Oh, right, Zorias. Yes, she is also technically a slinky snake. But she is nice and does not have a sword and attempts to stab me, so we let her slide. Ow. Bad snails. Bad. Please do not bark fire on me. Ow. Where'd that come from? Who did that? Oh, you did that. Well, I'll get you. You'll get yours later. Go back here? Probably not, but why not? Ow. 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 Just casually walking on lava. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There was no risk come back here, was there? Yeah. Yep, this was in fact totally pointless. Good. Good. Well, new plan. I need to go to talk to Zorias anyway. So... Hey, did you know that your house is full of evil fire slugs and slinky snakes that attempt to kill me?
The serpent that lurked in the shadows that night. It entered the room next to this one, and never came out. Perhaps the manor yet holds some secrets.
Yeah, I found those out.
Anything? Would you please share?
Did I? Yes? Okay, good.
Really? Oh, so there was a secret after all.
Dark, spooky secret.
Lady Tanith, my own mother, has deceived me. Was I not born by the grace of a king?
Well, you know, we'll find out.
My own mother has
We'll
deceived
we'll
me.
find out. Don't you worry about that.
Born by the grace of a king.
Alright, now I need to remember. The side quest has so many steps and points you need to check in with people. And I hopefully have not broken it by completing all your stuff.
I see, but do know to follow the path in order
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Oh, maybe this one's closer? Actually, it probably was the other one that looked closer to the lava. Oh, never mind, this works. Excellent. Ow. Still gonna get it, you jerk. Throwing your poop. When I figure out to get out of those roofs, oh, you guys are gonna get it. Oh, okay, well, that was faster than I expected. Please stop whipping me, sir. I don't appreciate it. That's an elevator. Hold off on that. First, I need to take vengeance on the throwy men, because they're rude and cannot be tolerated. Do totally safe platforming. Don't think about the lava and the slow, painful death as you melt. It's fine. Yeah, okay. That was all I needed. Back to the elevator. Alright, 2 elevators. What is this? I forget. Where I can summon a spirit, so that's a good sign. Is there gonna be a boss down here? There's gonna be a boss down here, isn't there? Yeah, now think about it. That's what I was thinking about. Oh, but you're not getting a boss health bar. You're just kind of here, huh? Alright, big boy. Let's do this then. Or you can just keep standing on the lava. That's fine too, I guess. Would you like to, you know, stand on the ground where we can actually play? Or would you like to me start cheesing you out with magic? Because I can do that too, if you want. Ow. Do your slam, you're very upset, it's understandable, I get you, I feel you. Oh, right, yeah, you get to do your buff now. Okay, you're actually real. You have the full moveset, despite not getting the full boss treatment. Unlock. God, that tracking. And thank you for the heart. And that's all, I guess. Okay. Is that item worth it? Probably not. Because I don't think I have... There's usually a ring that lets you move faster in, like, encumbered spots. I don't think I have that. Check. Runes. Okay, yeah, whatever. I'm sure whatever in there is probably not totally worth it. Drop. Hang on a sec. Actually, no, screw it. I don't have anything else to do. Down the drop. Lava, more lava. Where I go is just lava land. Oh, and I've circled back around. Perfect. Alright, now we go up. A totally safe, totally reliable elevator. Definitely not some kind of magical torture cage. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Big guy who'll be a problem. Hold off on him. Five, and that's all. Okay, cool. Hello, large intimidating fellow. May I interest you in jump attacks? No refunds. That thing, but over here is also a big important thing. Hold the lever, Kronk. Why would they store their bridge under the lava? Don't worry about it, that's why. It's the best way to keep it clean, actually. They were just disinfecting it. Now, after giving it like 2 or so hours to cool, we have a handy dandy shortcut. But we don't need that now, because now we're just going to rush blindly forward into what totally won't be a boss fight. But with the ominous, you know, everything, ominous cathedral. Oh, hey, a boss fight, what a shock, oh god. Ow. I didn't need that heal, but you know what? It felt nice. Alright, you know what? I can use that heal, actually. Oh, is he going to be doing... Oh, yeah, he's doing turbo roll. Oh, god. Someone felt like playing Kirby's, what is it? Sweet Treat? The new, whatever, the Kirby thing. Ow. Now, that probably would have worked a lot better if I could have remembered the name of the Kirby game. Sweet Course? Kirby's... Yeah, Sweet Course sounds right, maybe? Whatever, the Kirby thing where you're Kirby and you get huge and you just, you know, you want to eat everything. Now... Dream Course, yeah, that's the thing. He ate the most snacks and became the fattest boy and was very happy about it. That's the important thing. Oh, well, then I guess we're both wrong. We both know what we're talking about, even if none of us actually know what we're talking about. Dream buffet. That, yes. Good, because there's food. And Kirby likes food, so he dreams. That, yes, logic. We have now established we know something. Yeah. Ooh, thank you, Pillar. Okay, I don't thank you that time, Pillar. You let me down. You let me down real bad. Alright, reinsert Dream Buffet joke here. Okay, he just froze for a second there. Good tech, good tech. Alright, yeah, we got him in a loop, got him in a loop. Good sequence, good sequence. Proud of you, everybody. We did good work here today. Well, except right there. Oh, he's a fat boy. Let's get. Oh. Ah, Lord. Okay, he just kept rolling on me. That hurts. That amount of HP hurts. Ah, yeah. You know, and I had him locked perfectly behind one of those pillars. I could have just stayed there and would have been fine, but no, I had to panic roll. That's why you're supposed to keep calm. Focus. Stop. Get some help. That's not a thing about it. I could bring him some help, but you know what? This is fine. I'm technically over-leveled for this. Just ignore my 3 deaths that I'm bad. And we'll just pretend, you know? Everybody pretends that nothing happened. Ooh, boy. Oh, stump. Sweet. Oh, wow. Really just raw backhand, huh? Oh, well, okay. Alright, Chunko. Do your roll. Let's party. Alright, I don't like this party anymore. I'm very much disliking this party. Never mind, this party's okay, I guess. Oh, well, no, please lock onto him. Get Operation Double Drop over here. Stab. Alright. That's fine. You're not gonna hit me with that. Swing. Okay. Swings. Wolf. probably die because I'm in a... Or not. Okay. Or you can just... Yeah. Yeah. Yep. This is good. This is correct. This is ideal. You may not like it, but this is peak performance. There we go. When in doubt, just Hoarfrost stomp it out. And now, we've got the Serpent's Amnion. Now, what would that be, you may wonder? Well, let's find out. Serpent's Amnion. An amnion from the mother's womb which cradled the poor unwanted offspring of a repellent birthing ritual. It will never dry out, remaining damp indefinitely. So, you know, just random placenta, just hanging out on a on an altar with a giant shed skin snake hanging out. That's fine. That's good. This is all ideal. We're all very happy with the events that lead us here. Oh, speaking of being happy, I think I have another level. Yeah. Yes. More decks. More decks. I think now I want to go check out Darius, because we have a fun little present for her in the form of a random placenta. Maybe, you know, do girls like it when you give them random placentas? I don't know. Probably not, but hey. Maybe you should give it a shot. How do you feel about this, Arias?
Tanith, my own mother has deceived me. Was I not born by the grace of a king?
Well, I got this placenta here, so what do you think?
What is this? I remember this sense distinctly.
Concerning. Very much so.
Isn't it? I am certain of it. I was born inside this. It's a part of my birth, Mother. You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, I am no longer afraid. I want to know how I was born and met Lady Tanith. One day, I hope to call her mother once again. This time from the bottom of my heart.
Alright, now I
want
think...
to know
Yeah,
one day.
okay. Think now I talk to Tanith? Again, assuming she isn't locked into immediately teleporting me into the boss fight.
I see, but do know to follow the path in order to like a true.
Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Maybe a zone change? Let's see, is Arias still there even? I may have goofed this up. No? Okay, she's skedaddled. Alright. So Tanith, how do you feel about Zariah skedaddling? Any thoughts? Any feelings? Any emotions? Nope. Alright. Well, that's... You know what? That's technically fine. Back to the good old Temple of Igla. With our handy-dandy elevator that came down. That we definitely all noticed. Now, I think yeah, I could also go... Is there anything up here that I care about? I don't think so. But I might as well run around and check. It's here. What are you? Home rune? Yeah, sure, I guess you're fine. Always use more money. And loops around. Okay. Then off we go to further adventures in scenic Volcano Manor. Populated with all these horrible, horrible slugs. Man, I really wish I could call out Torrent here. It'd be real nice to be able to just skip across this horrible, horrible lake of lava. But, we'll just have to settle for hopping, skipping, and jumping. And roasting our footsies every now and again. Oh, you. Oh, I should move. You know what? If you just want to go run out across the lava, that's cool. Man, I think that's the easiest time I've had with one of these things. Granted, I do think the scythe ones are a lot easier to deal with than the spinning murder wheels, so... those guys just don't really stop ever. Alright, what's up, Slinky Boy? You have questionable aim. That's what's up. Yes. This is an elevator, is what this is. Yeah, that's a secret wall. Alright, I'll hop up there in a second. Alright, I think this is a shortcut for the future or something. Yeah, because this is just... where is it? Yeah, right down here. Okay. Alright. Remember where that little opening is. Ah! And thank you for the stone sword. Please don't explode. Thank you for not exploding. Oh, hey Zarise, how are you doing? You, doing alright?
Oh, it's you. I'm afraid there is something I must tell you. I was an unwanted child, born not of grace, but of a hideous ritual, something that can never be accepted. Not by men, nor serpents. Even Lady Tanith shouldn't accept me. I know that you have done so much for me, but I wish to ask one last kindness. Kill me, please. I thought that I feared nothing, but this... free me from this accursed frame.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that, because you're cool. Now, if Lady Tanith was not kind of locked into her whole, hey, you want to go fight the boss right away thing, she would have given me a potion of forgetfulness I could have given to her to make her forget all this. But that just kind of makes her stand around here doing nothing, and it's also not the correct option, so, you know. We'll just leave her be here for a bit, let her work through her trauma. She'll figure it out. She'll be fine. It's good. It's good. Everything's okay. He is a good pal, that's Arise. No need for the murders. And these guys just explode into poison for some reason. Just cause, you know, why not? Good for recharging, at least. Yes, yes, you have a fire whip. You're very cool. Stop showing off. Ah, yes. And we have the party orb. Everyone loves the party orb. Look at it up there, just hanging out, being a massive freaking orb. Why is it a giant orb? Who knows? Don't worry about it. It's the party orb. It's here for a good time. And if you want to hang with the party orb, you better be ready for a good time. But because we're not quite ready, we'll just, you know, hang out there for a second party orb. We'll be back for you. Right, this place. You know, on second thought, I might want to go hang out with the party orb. Alright, just careful, careful, careful. Very careful. Just ignore the people shooting at you. Just be very careful. And I think... yeah, down here. Oh, Lord. Oh, yep, that was what I was really hoping was not gonna happen. Can I mash out of this? Yes, kind of. Not really, but... alright, survived it at least. Not like the first ever time I came down here and immediately got grabbed by that. Ah, yes, and a seedbed curse for the cursed Kaka consumer. Had we not, you know, immediately murdered him because he's an awful, awful person who needs to get dabbed. Oh yeah, there's good old Rykard. Before he, you know, he just let himself get eaten by a giant snake. You know, as you do. When you're plotting some crazy heresy against your family and that stuff. Oh, wow, I'm back here. I actually didn't realize that. Patches, what's up? You have anything for me? Not really, but you know what? Buy one of these, why not?
Cheers for that.
Alright, bye, Patches. Enjoy having this door open to some horrible nightmare stuff. I'm sure none of them will crawl out and try and attack you. Of course. Right, yeah. That's... Ah. I was really hoping you'd do the grab attack, since I can actually dodge that. Oh, easy way to get back there, at least. It's tough to survive the swarm of angry little gribbles. Yes, hello, you horrible, horrible freakazoids. Please stop trying to eat my face. Would appreciate that. You know what? Come on, do your throw again. Okay, don't use the throw. Fine. Oh, and I'm just back here now. Okay, cool. That means I should teleport back to where I was before, because I don't have anywhere forward here. That would be... Yeah, okay, right here. Now, I think... Oh, wait, nope, that's not correct. Oh... Yeah, okay, I guess it'd be guest hall. I think? No, actually... Yeah. I completely forgot where my correct place would be. Probably the temple, then? Yeah, because the temple I could... the thingamabob and do the doohickey and... yada yada, elevator, 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 elevator. You know, I do appreciate how few elevators have stuff under them in this game. It's an old trick that they kind of gave up, and it's nice. Not having to always look under yourself to see what's going on. Alright, now we're up here. This place with all this stuff. Got a gribble. Go away, Mr. Gribble. Now, let's be a huge, courageous hero and just ignore everything. Yeah. Right, yes, I'm remembering everything now, because the party orb. Completely forgot to hang out with party orb. Silly me. Are you gonna come down? Yeah? Yeah? You wanna hang out? Okay, party orb's coming too? Alright. I wasn't quite prepared for that, but that's fine. You go, party orb. Look at you go. Do not squish me with the party orb. Do not appreciate that. Also, I was super lucky there with how my katana swing, because if you do like a vertical swing, you will just bounce right off the party orb. It does not care. Or let's go somewhere else. Where does this bring me? Ah, right here. Perfect. And that is pretty much that for the Volcano Manor. Which means, let me swap these off because they're not going to be useful. Where is the... There you go, Serpent Hunter. This. Get my FP back. And let's say hello to our friend. The God-eating super murder serpent. Nope, that's awkward. Got me that wrong. Heal at least. And that attack that I don't know how to dodge. There's a way to do it, I just do not know it. I actually supposed to? No? Okay, well. Would've been cool if I could. Ah, really? Nah. Too late, I guess. Wow, we did it! Yeah! And let's let this play again. Pretty sure we've seen it already, but fresh stream, fresh eyes. Why not? So, about the creepiest, most horrifying thing you've seen in the game. You may want to update that. Maybe just a little. Perhaps. Who knows? No.
Very well.
Look at all the happy grabbing hands on him and his sword. He's ready for so many hugs.
Join myself and King as remedy. Together we will devour the very god.
Together. Ah, Rykard. You, sir, are kind of a freak boy. That's out of range, that's out of range. Whoopsies. And pause. And yeah. Ow. Aw, you stupid lava pool. Ow. So lucky you got those free hits in. Ah, yes, and now he's barking skulls. Exploding skulls. Balls in the grind. Ooh, stab, okay. Stab's good. Oh, shit. That's bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, God. Ah, God. Oh, God. Where am I? Oh, I'm in a corner. Okay, I'm in the worst possible place. Okay, yeah. That was going great until I backed up way too far. Because he just has a fun little AoE pain zone around him. Ah, well. Where are they? Oh, but perfect. Wow, I'm shocked he missed. Oh, and then I rolled too soon. Although that attack is cool because it does have a unique grab animation if it kills you. Instead of a little throwing you away at the very end there, he'll actually snack on you. And sip up. Woo-wah, woo-wah, wee-wah, woo-wah, 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 woo-wah. I wish you could spin faster. I really do. Alright, and yes, yes, together! Oh, well, yeah. That's my fault. We're running out of stamina. Nope, that's cool. Please flinch. Thank you for flinching. Here's 2 for flinching. Oh, God, okay. That's a new one. And, right, you still have that grab. And snake chomps, of course you have them. Okay, Reichert, I'm gonna need you to back up off me right. What? Oh my god. I do not remember him getting this up in my face the very first time I fought him. He's normally much more respectful of your personal space when he's asking you to join him together. Together. Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, this is a Toho game now, apparently. Ugh. I have no idea how I survived that. My god. Yeah, just tank the giant snake. That's fine. Oh. Woo! Yeah, well, the floor in the first place is really only lava because apparently giant snakes just radiate lava auras. If, you know, obviously. That's just how that works. And this little item is a fun little detail. The eye surcoat. The insignia emblazoned on the front marks out the wearer as the eyes and ears of Sir Gideon the All-Knowing. So, you know, he had some dudes hanging out here, spying on Rykard. Or working together with Rykard, or doing something with Rykard. No one knows for sure exactly what was going on, but something was. Alright, with that taken care of, I could swap back to my Tanners. Actually, let's put you back on. Good old-fashioned roar. Yoop. And if we happen to sit down... Oh, is that not? Oh, well, yeah, that's fine. Let's go see how everyone else feels about me, you know, murdering their giant snake god, boss, lord. Tanith, I met the Lord. Your Lord is also now dead. Events are totally unrelated, I promise you.
You. It's true then. You've defeated our lord.
A little bit.
I must thank you. Our lord was yet weak. You have taught us that defeat is not the end. Our lord is immortal, and will one day rise again. Stronger. Until then, I must stay the path and do my part. I will leave the Volcano Manor before long. I suggest you do the same. I will miss these encounters. The champion who walks the tainted path shines all the more. I always was an admirer.
Well, they took that pretty well. You know, as well as you can for walking up to your old supervisor saying, "Hey, I murdered our boss." All things considered, that went well.
You scheming little bastard. Cripes, you make this nonsense seem, well, less nonsensical. Perhaps a Tarnished will be Elden Lord after all. But for now, this manor is finished. The demigod beast is slain, and Tanith has lost her head. A fine mess. But how else could it end? When Daddy Ambition's head over heels courting Lady Blasphemy. Well, here I am, untethered, once again. Goodbye, my friend.
Alright, adios, Patches. You have fun doing whatever it is you do. And let's see how everyone else feels. Ah, well, including our ghost friend. You're welcome, ghost man. You're welcome. Ah, well, Dialis just kind of left. Good for him, good for him. Hey, Bernal, how you feel about all this?
You killed Rykard. I harbor you no ill will. The strong take. Such is our code. Even he was prepared to meet a wretched end when he first took blasphemy unto his very flesh. But any road, the Volcano Manor is no more, though we may yet fulfill an old promise. We hunted our own kind, and took what was theirs, and with everything in hand, the time has come to rise against the Erd Tree. O greater will, hear my voice. I am the recusant Bernal, inheritor of my brother's will, and you will fall to my blade. We refuse to become your pawns. Consider this fair warning. Oh, great, I am the we refuse to be.
Alright, Bernal. Well, you know, I'm sure we'll see you again later. You do your thing. Enjoy fighting the tree. Go punch it right in the bark. I'll show it. And, alright. Now then, we just need to check on where she's gone, so I can get this. Oh, yeah, this is the thing she was supposed to give me this for Zarias, but, you know, she kind of forgot her forgetfulness thing. So, okay. We want to check in on Zarias again, so let's just go here. Even the right place, actually? Well, no, but yeah, but kinda. It's close enough. Just gotta remember the right steps. I think if I just take the upward elevator, should be able to run right to her. Although this is also assuming her next event trigger even triggered. It should have triggered by now. But then again, these event triggers are mysterious and kind of just do whatever they want sometimes. I still have no idea what actually triggers the end of, what's her name? Gideon's daughter. Blah, blah, blah. Stormhawk Lady. Oh, annoying. I wish I remembered that. But she has an end. I just don't know when it triggers, but we'll go... Oh, yeah, we'll go check after we clear out the last of these Volcano Manor quests. Couple more steps to do with them, anyway. Alright, you, I'm not even bothering. I've dealt with you before. And I'm good. Snake Boy, same with you. Just, you know, you enjoy your life. Have fun. I ain't messing with you. You ain't messing with me. Alright, Zorias, what up?
You're not willing to kill me, are you?
Correct.
You've always been so kind and uncompromising.
Do not give that. That would kind of screw that up.
I suppose I knew in my heart of hearts how kind and uncompromising you always were.
Alright, yeah, don't give that. Okay. You know what? Let me just do the old faithful wait and reload, because I think that will force the next step through. So otherwise I could just, you know, run back here normally, but this way is slightly faster. Because I believe this should cause the next step of progress. Hopefully. If not, we just do steps for other quests and, you know, proceed from there. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Got a letter and data car as well. That letter. Oh, I probably should have actually, like, paid attention. There's letter. Zorias' letter. Farewell letter written in an expert hand. Wish to set out on a journey, that one day I can carry on mother's work, be the proud daughter of Tanith of Volcano Manor. Farewell. You've always been so kind, so uncompromising. My champion. So yeah, Zorias just gets one of the technically happiest endings in a Souls game, where she's just allowed to leave and go on her own adventure. And she gives us this lovely trinket that makes us take more damage. And it's the disturbing likeness of a woman whose skin was flayed. She smiles with a serene tenderness. Reduces damage taken. It is said that this woman, named Datakar, indulged in every form of adultery and wicked pleasure imaginable, giving birth to a myriad of grotesque children. Great. Cool. I appreciate it. Zorias, just, you know, I love getting those. That's, yeah. Cool. It's cool. Anyway, let's go back to Rykard's room. Because, oh boy, we got quests. We got quests all over the place. You know, like this. This lovely development here. What you doing there, Tanith?
Oh, you... Allow me some time. Our lord's carcass is vast, and not easily consumed. Dear Rykard, please, find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together.
Together! Yeah, so, you know, Tanith is just gonna be chomping on Rykard's corpse head here, which still has the living, wiggly friendo arms. So yeah, let's just leave her to that, and completely randomly head over to the Shaded Castle. Oh, did I not trigger the grace at the boss here? Did I beat the boss here? I've never beaten the boss here. Oh, that'd be awkward if I didn't. I should have. Did I not? Oh god. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, this is awkward. Where do I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Oh, they did this. Oh no. Oh, right. Actually, hang on. Never. Distraction. Levels. Buy me time. Yes. More dex. More dexterity. need. Do this. I sworn I did this. Yeah, yes, yeah, I know. You're good for you. I don't care. Out of my way. Daddle. Oodle. Diddle. Ow. Rude. Don't care. Don't care. Not even the slightest bit of care. It's fine. This is fine. Everything is totally fine. Oh, this is great. This is great. See you later, nerds. Elevator! Oh, good. One of them even fell in the pit. Perfect. Just as planned. Now, if I remember right... Hey, Patches! What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, you again. A shame you had to see me like this. I had a bit of a slip-up, that's all. I should have stuck to what I know best. No matter. I know I can trust you. Gullible, yes, but a good soul. Make certain that Tanith gets this. Oh, it's nothing. It's just makes me sick to see her all bent out of shape. Come on, Tanith, back on your high horse where you belong.
Aw, look at you, Patches, being all nice, caring about other people.
You're able then? Then I can rest easy, my friend.
And now he's dead. Ignore him, still, you know, slightly breathing. Definitely not faking. He's totally dead. Look at him. Totally, completely dead. Not breathing at all. Anyway, I'm going to go... I can't believe I didn't trigger this grace. How did I not do this? What the heck? No, yeah, I did do this. Okay, that's... Huh. Oh, they're just, like, right on top of each other. That's why. Okay, well, alright. Back to Rykard. And actually, before I give that, let's just read those castanets. Castanets used by dancers from foreign lands, received from Patches. Passionate dance comprises no seductiveness, but merely a dignified beauty. Hey, Tanith, you want to work off some of that giant god-devouring serpent weight? Have some castanets?
What is it? I have no need of that. I must continue devouring my beloved lord.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
You allow me some our lord's.
Is that, yeah, okay, and, so as far as I'm aware, you know what, let me double check, just for the hell of it. I'm pretty sure that's where that ends. That's, and let me see. Can be given to Tanith. Next step, unknown. Alright, so yeah, that's essentially where that ends. Which means... we can take the next step! Yay!
Rykard.
Yeah, no eat snake. That's bad. That's no good. Where's he? Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, you're a beef boy. Yeah, of course you'd have the flame spray. Why not? One and two. Step. Ah! Right. Gotta hold off on that. And that's that. Canis Knight has died. And I got a cool spell that I'm not going to use. And Tanith's gear. I think the only one that's really important is the mask there. All sorts mask. Mask worn by Tanith, Lady of the Volcano Manor, in the image of a foreign queen. Increases dexterity. Long ago, when Rykard first set eyes on Tanith, she was working as a dancer in a foreign land. Soon, he made her his consort. She was the only human to remain by his side when he became the Serpent of Blasphemy. In that moment, Tanith was truly charmed by him. She's big into snakes. She's, there are horse girls and there are snake girls, and we just kind of accept that those are things. Don't worry about it. But I will take the free dex. That's cool. Thanks. Yeah, yeah, that actually goes pretty well. All right, cool. Thank you, Tanith. All right. Now, for one final step of all these Volcano Manor quest lines, there's one last step that confused the hell out of people because they had no idea how to figure out what it was. So, back all the way here to Murkwater Cave. Elden Ring really loved confusing people with all the updates to the quest lines and stuff, adding new ends and adding new NPCs. Patches in particular was very confusing because people just had no idea where he would keep going. But thankfully, just run down here. Oh, that's strange. The boss door's here again. Oh, and what do you know? Another chest to open.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
And back to your old tricks, eh, buddy? I wonder. I'm actually gonna let him get some hits in on me here.
Wait! Don't tell me! Is that you? Oh, Christ! Please, wait! I surrender! I surrender! I swear!
Ah, good old Patches. Never change, buddy. Never change. Oh, and I got the crouch already. Okay, cool.
Page. I'd never cross you. Not even close. Ah, it's been ages since I've seen you.
Yes, ages, totally.
Realised it was you. Took you for a demi-human or some such. You know how it is. Just an innocent mistake. Water under the bridge, eh? Back to business as usual.
Sure thing, Patches. Sure things.
This bandit business is hardly what it's cracked up to be. Especially if we keep running into the likes of you. Maybe I'll set up another shop with the lads.
And if I remember correctly, he does. Now, there is also another gesture you can get. If you attack him and then let him get you to like half health or near death, he basically says, hey, I'll give you a chance to surrender, and you get a unique surrender gesture you can do. And then you can surrender, and Patch is like, ah, yeah, you know what? You let me live, I'll let you live. You know, bygones be bygones. He's a good guy, this Patches. He'll let you ease it. He'll let you off. He'll let you chill. He'll let you do stuff. It's, yes, these are all words. I'll shut up now. So just remember, there's another final thing. There's always one more thing. Down to Jarburg. Now this should have triggered, hopefully. I believe this should be active. Got the good old big jars, hanging out, being happy, having a good time. What's up, Jarban? How's it going, buddy?
Ah, hello again. Say, cuz, have you met Uncle Alexander? He
Oh,
used
this is
to
backed
play
up
with us,
dialogue. Oh,
but then
whoopsies.
he left to be a champion. I asked to go with him, but he said, the path of champions must be trod alone. So heroic, right?
I miss him, though. If you see him, you should ask him to teach you how to fight, cuz. He's big and tough and strong.
Don't you worry, buddy. I've hung out with Alexander
Uncle
plenty.
Alexander said he won't be back again.
My home is of the past, and the past, as they say, is a different country.
I suppose that's part of being a warrior, isn't it? So, please don't tell anyone, cuz. But I'm actually a warrior jar as well. One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander. Then I'll have to leave the village to become a champion.
And then you can stuff some dead bodies into you and get huge. You know,
Uncle
good for you.
Alexander won't come back here again.
My home is of
I
Oh,
suppose
yeah,
that's
okay. Alright, so now let's sit. There should be something else here. There should be something else here. I think I might have just not talked to him enough, but should show up and work. Right, Jarbear?
Hello again. Do you know what a poacher is, cuz?
Okay, I just gotta get through all this backed up dialogue then.
Smash us, and then take us away. This village is kept secret, so I think we're safe here. But you should be careful if you ever meet one of them, cuz I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up first.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those jar poachers.
I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up.
Alright, that's fine, that's fine. This... Maybe?
Oh, hello again, cuz. Have you heard?
Yes, there we go.
A new potentate's come to the village. I think he said his name was Dialos. He seems a little down in the dumps, but his hands, as smooth as silk. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, actually. Even though good Sir Dialos has a wonderful suit of armor, he says he isn't a warrior. And since he's a coward, he won't be fighting anymore. His smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you.
Well, I mean, I offered, but you were like, no, your hands aren't good enough.
Dialos's
Yeah.
smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had...
And now, if we hop down here, we should see...
Well, aren't you full of beans? No wonder you're covered in muck. Oh.
How's it going,
It's
Dialos?
been far too long. I have to say you caught me at a rather low point. But as you see, I've put all that behind me. Left the volcano manor, forging my own path now, making my own choices. Even a fool like me can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the straight and narrow.
You know what? I mean, hey, this place is better than the freaking Volcano Manor, I'll give you that.
Fool I may be, but I can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't.
And that's totally how that ends. There definitely won't be any further steps to this. Because I'm just gonna sit down at that grace. And absolutely nothing will have changed, and it will all be good. Right? Right? Right. Yes. Very good. Very good. Alright, and now, with that, the Volcano Manor is more or less completed. Actually, yeah, no, I think that is fully completed. I don't think... I mean, there's probably still some more items I could go run around and find, but as for all the quest lines and stuff, that's pretty much that. I kind of screwed up by going through all the, you know, the killing quests too fast and not getting all of Tanis dialogue with Zarias, but nah. And that's the nature of these Souls quests. They're so easy to screw up because they're just so specific and yet so vague in how you're supposed to proceed with them. But all right, I'd say that'd be it for today. Next time, I will make a decision about a random thing for what ending I want, and then we'll just proceed from there. We could potentially... Would we finish the game next week? Maybe. We could very maybe finish the game next week, depending on how I do things. There's 2 areas left. One I have to do, one is optional. The optional area is super, super tough and would probably extend this, like, probably 2 more whole streams if I wanted to attempt it. And I mean, I probably... You know what? I can finish the game and then do at least 1 stream of the optional area. Because the boss there is very special, and everyone quite enjoys it. But, you know, that'll be for the future. For now, we'll just call it quits for the night. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. And, as always, let chaos take the world!